Oftentimes when we experience pain, it seems very common sense to be cautious about how we move. And where does that cautiousness come from? It probably comes from that thought that we experienced where that pain was so bad, I don't want it back again. And so it's almost kind of like we're going through our day walking on eggshells, like I'm going to do it this way and not that way so that I don't go backward and experience that horrible pain again. And so that can be a protective mechanism from the nervous system where, if you hurt yourself, you're less likely to hurt yourself in the same place because your body's protecting you and making sure you move in a way that doesn't send you backwards. But more than a day or two of that is actually going to make the pain stay around longer. So why is that? You think being cautious will actually help the pain, but in reality, using that as a long-term strategy can delay the recovery of your pain. So the first reason is that when we're careful about doing something, we're more likely to do things that we wouldn't typically do on a regular basis. That could be pulling in our core muscles, or maybe trying to be in the best body mechanics, or using a different posture than we typically would use. And some of that muscle tension kind of feeds into the pain cycle, where a relaxed back is more likely to heal than a tense back, for example. And the second reason that being cautious is not the best thing for us in the long term is because when we are cautious about something, that body region is on our radar. So if you can think about a body region that you've never hurt before, maybe it's your ankle or your hip or something like that. If you haven't had a history of pain in that region, when you do an activity, clearly you don't think about it. You just do the activity. So if our goals are to get your back or your whatever region is bothering you to that point where you're doing an activity without thinking about it, actually thinking about it regularly on a long-term basis is going to draw more attention to that area. And you like if we're defining health as not thinking about something, if you do an activity, you can see that how being cautious will make you cause like more attention to be drawn, or more have that body region more in the front of your mind, versus just kind of resuming your day and having the tension on that region be in the back of your mind. So for those couple of reasons, it's probably better to be brave and courageous and just kind of live your life and not think about doing things the right way, or the way you think is the right way to avoid pain or be cautious about it. So hopefully that helps. Bye.